It's been a bit since I've done an event pitch. Wow. I also don't stream that often. But I'm uploading vids also. So, I thought I already recorded this one for an event pitch called Scripmas, but I guess I never did. And I'm here at the Rusty Pick because this is where it would take place because of obvious reasons. Well, not obvious reasons, but Rusty Pick is just a great location for them to do events. I think I stated this in my event pitch for a Halloween event since they got rid of Mischief Night, and then it seemed like they were bringing it back, but yeah, that didn't happen this year. But it's a great location. So the event Scripmas, and the reason why it's called Scripmas and why it's here at the Rusty Pick is because with Wild Appalachia, they added the purveyor, Murmur. I pronounce it Murmur. I'm sure everyone has like a different way of saying it. Like apparently Graham and Grom, everyone pronounces it differently. I pronounce it Grom because it's spelt like Strom. Yeah, they added the purveyor here, the unique, non-hostile mole miner. And back during quarantine, you know, while all of us were locked up and I was playing a lot of 76, I was just chilling around. Oh, it's the monkey. And I knew about down here, and I knew that they locked it off down here, but I never really thought about it until now. But Murmur has either a friend or a partner, significant other, down here. You never know. Not taking a picture. And a mole rat. The mole rat changes. Sometimes it's a mole rat mother, sometimes it's a mole rat normal. But this mole miner is always red. It's always a red one. And it's friendly. It's the second friendly mole miner to the player. And I just thought, where does she get all of her equipment? I actually don't know Murmur's gender. She just seems nice, so I kind of just assumed female. Because men are normally hostile. So I'll call them a they, since we don't actually know. But I always wondered where all the script came from, where all the items came from. And if you look there on the table, it appears that this other mole miner kind of builds it. Kind of makes the script for Murmur. If you also notice, there's a pram there, or a stroller. Which goes with my whole idea that the two of them were a thing before the war. Also, if you go on up here to ignore the dead one that's over there. That was always dead and always there. It was like a bear mole miner, so maybe their child passed away. You gotta make it dark because it's a Fallout game, and they are using a bear to make up for it. But the logic goes that Murmur's bro downstairs wants to help more. You know? They want to do something for the people to show that not all mole miners are bad. Other than, you know, the script that's just here in general. So, they create the event of Scripmas. It's also had, originally it was an iBot called ELF, E-L-F. It was like an acronym, annoying acronym that Fallout and other games always have. And then I thought, no, it should actually be like a Mr. Handy, because iBots don't really translate, they just repeat radio frequencies, so they moved forward with this idea, which 100% Bethesda, add more content. That's why I pitch these events and ideas. I need more events other than run around and kill the Scorched and hope that it's not bugged and they drop presents. I need a real event, right? So the reason why this location is so great and why it would work with Scripmas is just because there's so much that you can do here. Right here, well, we'll start with right here. So the mole miner, it isn't hostile, so you could dress it up as Santa and let it walk around like how Grom walks around. But if not, if they wanted, they could just throw it in here. Because as you can see, this is the hole. So just throw the mole miner in here. Put a door on it, call it the workshop. And then one of the tasks, because obviously you gotta have all those tasks, is converting this into a sleigh and then filling it with presents. Or maybe they could just have the mole miner guy sit here next to this grenade. That's gonna make someone very happy with a gift. So that'd be number one. Either converting this into a sleigh or packing with presents or both. Figured number two right here, obviously, play the music. You gotta play some music for him. You did that for Grom, you could do that here. So that's two of your different things. Number three was decorating a tree, and my original thought was just this tree right here. But I want to do something else with that space. So my secondary thought is this water tower. Decorating the water tower. Like have some scaffolding going up the tower so that you can decorate it. And turning this into the Christmas tree. Leave the corpse here. Maybe put it on the top as the star. I don't know. So that'd be number three, decorating a tree. Number four, there's this table here, and I figure add a couple more picnic tables, and you're gonna be setting the plates, setting the plating. Push these vehicles over, actually potentially using those vehicles for the next one. So you're gonna have the table set. You'll do that here, or I guess I can move the tables over to there, where these cars are. But I also kind of wanted to use this space for building presents. So either you would build presents, or you would have to, like how with Grom, you would get the meat. You would do a secondary event, which I'm gonna get to that in a different video. A secondary event, so there's meat week, or the cook-off, and then there's primal cuts. So having a secondary event where you're gonna be gathering parts, like toy building parts, or just toys themselves from the other event. And then you would just have a lineup here of tables or cars or whatever they would do. And you would build the toys here. Or if you don't want to build the toys and you're just gathering toys, you would be wrapping the toys to then throw in the back of the sleigh. So that's number five, right? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. The table settings would be 5. I guess they don't really need the table settings. It's just when you think of seasonal holidays, you think of eating. Number 6 is back here. Moving this truck a bit. Maybe getting Grom or somebody pushing it a bit more here to enclose this space off. And then I had two thoughts. Either one, unique rad stag that would spawn here. Maybe actually just calling them rad deer. I don't know. Call them something. Or unique mole rats that would spawn here that would be non-hostile. At least 9 of them because Santa had 9 reindeer. Just throwing those here, and you gotta clean up after them, or you gotta feed them, or do something with them. Just not killing them, because the whole point is it's a season of giving. So that would be that one. And then the final ones were, I was thinking of maybe putting cranberries here, but But I also have a Thanksgiving event idea that I needed to pitch. I really thought I pitched these ones already, made videos on them, and I didn't. So maybe not putting cranberries here because of the Thanksgiving event. So the other one, also you could, I guess, put the tables up here. So instead of putting the tables down there and having them have to move that whole truck, seal that area off and put the mole rats there. And then just put some tables up here and you can have some rooftop dining next to these corpses. Because I don't want them to just completely move the corpses. I don't like when they get rid of the environmental storytelling. I think it'd be kind of funny to just place the table on top of the corpse. And then when the season's over, they just take the table down and leave the corpse there. Like, same thing with the corpse under the car of the sleigh. I want them to leave it there, because it would be hilarious, but, you know, Bethesda also likes to just ruin the scenes by removing skeletons for no reason. Or notes, that's the more frustrating one. And then the final one would be, I don't like, putting up the lights around the bar. So have Christmas lights somewhere. Another thought of mine is just you have the fire department right there, and you have these things that never got used. They're, I think, cut content. What are they called? The Hornwright air purifier sites. Which I do have an idea pitch for what they can use those for too. Hi. Sorry, that wasn't very festive of me. So maybe you run over there, or running over to the fire department to get some Christmas lights, and then running back over here to put them up. Because fire departments participate in Christmas parades a lot, so they would have lights there somewhere. Yeah, so you just run over there, find boxes of lights, run back, put them up. It's just like a fun little quick event, just like all the other ones. And we kind of just need more, because you get tired of doing the same ones over and over again. And as I said, it's better than running around and looking for Scorched. I was never a big fan of those, so I don't do them. I'll just go buy the plans I need from other players. But yeah, I just figured it's been a bit since I've made one of these. Why not throw it out? One's going up today, the 24th. This one. And I'll post the other one tomorrow, because the other one's a new one that I've just come up with based on new stuff that's been added. This one I came up with back in 2021. Yeah. Oh, actually need that. So yeah, if anyone from Bethesda sees this, you have my permission to make this event. I don't require payment. I just want more content added. If anyone else sees this and they're like, hey, that's a cool idea, I don't know, get a hold of Bethesda somehow. Tell them about it. They used to have a suggestions box on their website, like a suggestions thing, and I pitched this one along with the Halloween one that I already have a video of that'll be in the description. But obviously nothing came of it. So I'm hoping someone will see this and be like, yeah, players want more real content and not more farming, boring content that dies off immediately. No offense to Gleaming Depths, that has been out for 3 weeks and no one does it anymore. And I knew it was gonna happen. But yeah, if you enjoyed it, share it. Maybe someone at Bethesda will finally get to see it. If you have your own ideas, you know, either comment them below or make a video yourself. I'll share it. I want more real content, not more grind content. Which this would still be kind of grindy, but it's more fun than I'm gonna spawn infinite enemies and you just survive, right? Yeah. So look forward to the next one tomorrow, or if you're seeing this after the fact, it'll be in the description below, so it don't matter.